Сегодня мы начинаем наш первый выпуск рубрики, который называется Ask Canadian. Сегодня у нас в гостях Мэдисон, сейчас мы будем с ней знакомиться, будем говорить на английском, поэтому следите, слушайте и надеюсь, что будет интересно. Hello, welcome to the first video. Do you want to introduce yourself? Just tell more about you. I already said your name, just maybe because she's a true Canadian. She's local Vancouver.
Born and raised.
So can you tell us more about your family?
Yeah, so third generation Canadian. So my grandparents, my parents, and I all grew up here in Canada, just in the lower mainland of BC. It's great. I'm very used to the rain and the snow and all of that, you know. But yeah, born and raised here. Yeah.
You have lots of siblings, right? You have a huge family.
I do. There's 5 of us.
5.
Yeah, and then 7 nephews now.
7 nephews. What do your parents do?
My dad owns a construction company, and my mom, she is a nurse, psychiatric nurse. So,
have you ever thought about moving to a different country? Even I know the answer. Just tell about it more and why. Yeah.
I definitely have. You know, I've been here. I'm 25, so I've been here for 25 years, and the thought of just like living just in Vancouver my whole entire life kind of drives me crazy. And then even thinking about moving to other parts of Canada, like Vancouver, I say is like the least Canadian part of Canada because it doesn't actually snow that much. So the world thinks it's so snowy here. So like, I don't love the snow. So the thought of moving to like a different province it's not really attractive to me. So definitely I would like to move to a different country at some point in my life. Obviously like the States is really appealing to me. Like I love the West Coast. I'm very much the Cali kind of girl. But I think also, I guess, Australia or Europe would probably draw me because it's still kind of that Western kind of culture.
Have you been to Australia or Europe?
No, I haven't.
No?
I haven't yet. So that's my 2020 goal. Because I
2020 goal.
can't say if I want to move there yet until I go.
Yeah. What do you think about the immigrants in Vancouver?
You know, that's the thing. Is like, you know, again, I grew up here, so seeing them all here is just normal. But we have the same. We're kind of like a melting pot. So Vancouver, it's so diverse. Like we're not segregated. There's not like certain areas where like this, you know, general like race or ethnicity or religion kind of stick to this area. We're all mixed in together, which is really nice to see. So yeah, to me, it's just like normal.
Normal.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. It's, you know, you think about the other parts of the world where they're like segregated or they have like discrimination. I'm like, it just doesn't make sense to us. Yeah. It's like we're so welcoming, I guess.
Now, how do you feel when you like people speak to you like
in English?
Broken English, yeah.
You know, I studied languages growing up, and so like I know when you travel, like the struggles of trying to form sentences and how difficult it is. So like me personally, like I'm just like good on you for trying, because like it's not easy like to learn the language, let alone like feel confident enough to speak it, you know? Like whether you're ordering food or you're getting your hair cut or you're just trying to make friends, like that's hard. So it's like good for them for like trying.
Do you know any other languages?
I studied French for 12 years and Spanish for 6. You know?
Do you still know them?
Yes, I do. I do.
That's a key point. Like I used to know French at school, like, but I don't know it like 0.
Definitely, I'm better at it when I drink. So that's
a key point.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
It was a degree, like, right? So like, where did you study, like, to actually become a hairstylist? And can you tell us more about like your career path? Like, how did you get to the point where you're right now?
Yeah, it's kind of a funny story. I mean, it's funny to me at least. I went to hair school at John Casablancas in Gastown in Vancouver. I studied makeup there as well, so I took both the programs, makeup first. And I always knew I kind of wanted to do the hair one, which is like more my passion. But it's a 6-month program, and it was amazing, and you know, it's very like hands-on. So I took that about 3 years ago now. It's a long time ago. Yeah.
What about your university?
Yeah, so
I know the story.
Yeah, she knows the story. So my mom was a single parent, so we're gonna start off with that. And so she was all like, you go and get yourself a 9-to-5 job, you can be an independent woman, which is like definitely what you should tell your kids. And so I never thought about hair as a career. I was like, I'm gonna be a nurse or a doctor, or like something like that, a teacher, like, you know, the stereotypical stuff. So I graduated high school and I went to university, And I studied at Douglas College first, and then I switched to SFU once I kind of figured out what I wanted to do. And I was studying linguistics and psychology because, again, I love languages and just how they're formed and cultures and everything. And I love people and how like fascinating they are. You know what I mean? Like how we're all so weird, like what makes us tick. And I loved studying those. But I like can look back now and see as like a little girl, I was cutting my Barbie's hair off or like bleaching my friend's hair in the bathroom as a teenager, braiding people's hair when we would go to parties. Like I was one doing everyone's hair and makeup, but it never really clicked in my head. And then I was just sitting in university one day in a lecture hall, and there was this girl sitting in front of me. She had terrible hair. Yeah, I don't even know. I can't even really like remember it, but I just remember it was so bad. I just was like, God, I want to fix that. And then I was like, light bulb went off, and I was like, oh, this is what I want to do.
That's what I want to do.
This is what I want to do. And here I am.
So you dropped university in your last year.
Yeah, I was like 2 semesters in finishing.
2 semesters.
So that was a good idea.
So what about like, for example, I have like 2 semesters like to go to finish, and
Yeah,
like,
so
I don't imagine like myself dropping from university on this point. Like
I know.
No.
I know it is. Well, I don't like plan on it. Like my ex that I was dating, he was so supportive of me in my career, and he's like, well, it's only a 6-month program, like just take it. That's only like a semester off, really, and then if you don't like it, then just go back and finish. Lots of people take a year off, right? And then I just didn't go back.
Have you ever thought about like going like back or like getting another degree?
I've thought about it. You know, there's the part of me that like panics. I'm like, what if I get arthritis? You know, being a hairstylist, like what am I gonna do? Which is like crazy to think at 25. But you know, I would probably just restart my degree because it was psychology, which is so like forever changing and growing, and you have to be so on top of all of everything if you want to be a therapist or like a speech pathologist or anything like that. So I think I would almost want to restart if I decided to kind of switch my career later.
We talked about the hair. Can you tell us more about like any current trends we have in the hair industry?
Yeah, there's definitely a couple. I'm going to start off with a couple of the things that I do. So I specialize in extensions. I'm Bellamy Hair Extension Certified. Bellamy is an amazing company, and everybody, it seems to just be like growing, and everybody's just like wanting extensions, you know, because right now everybody kind of wanted to be ultra blonde recently, and so that's really hard on your hair. And so a lot of women who maybe were going to the best stylists who were overdoing it on their blonde have obviously had breakage, or some women just want long, thick hair. So hair extensions are trending, like tape-in extensions, which I actually have in my head. This is not real.
What's the difference?
Tape-ins, it's kind of like 2 slices of hair that go on a strand of your own and tape in, which is really easy and nice. And then there's the beaded sew-in wefts. So it's called the volume weft. There's K-tips, which is keratin, which are very small ones. Those ones last like 3 to 6 months, I think. And then there's I-tips as well. So there's lots of different methods. Yeah, and they're all like semi-permanent. They stay in. Like I don't take my hair out for like 6 to 8 weeks. Then I just reuse it after.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's really trending right now.
What about the color?
Color? Well, I would even say in the summertime, and definitely now going into the fall, blonde is in. So it's kind of this brown blonde that has like gold and ash in it. It's very like soft, very like almost bronzy kind of. So it's really complementary to your skin without having to like tone down your blonde and go back to like a brunette. It's just like really soft in between color.
So what do you do in your free time when you don't have work, if it happens?
What is that? What's free time?
What's free time?
Hang out with you, I guess. Work on other hair things. Well, I do a lot of behind the scenes stuff with my job. That is a serious note. Like I do work on my Instagram a lot. I'm doing videos. I'm working with like influencers because you guys are awesome. But when I'm not doing anything hair related, I am such a stereotypical Vancouverite. I love yoga. I love yoga so much. It's so good for like the mind, body, and soul, you know. I like to sketch and draw, you know, all really artsy stuff. Summer just ended here, which is sad, but I was playing beach volleyball every week, which is so much fun. Now I need to find like a winter activity because
do you snowboard or skiing?
You know what? I actually don't.
No, yeah, me neither.
I know. That's the only like non-Canadian thing about me. I don't like the cold. It's cold here.
What about the hockey? Do you like watching the hockey? No.
Breaking
the stereotypes.
Fun fact: lacrosse is actually Canada's #1 sport. sport, not hockey. But
Yeah.
I wish I liked those stuff more. It'd make the winter a lot easier to deal with.
What about the maple syrup?
Okay, no, I do like maple syrup. Like, I like it. I'm not crazy about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not bad on some pancakes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just sometimes.
sometimes.
What about other food?
Like other types of Canadian food.
Cuisines or Canadian? What do you can also like actually say? It's Canadian. What is Canadian food?
That's what I was gonna say. Like nothing. I don't even
Nothing.
think we really have. Like there's like westernized food where it would be like when I think of that I'm like Thanksgiving where it'd be like potatoes and like burgers and like I don't know like chicken like just kind of like gravy and kind of stuff.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is coming, right?
Yeah,
Next Monday.
Yeah,
Next Monday.
this weekend coming up.
What about your favorite cuisines?
Non-Canadian.
Non-Canadian.
That's it. I'm so Canadian. Like I do love like Thanksgiving
You
dinner.
love
and,
that
like
stuff?
oh
Okay.
yeah, like potato salad, you know, and, like steak. Like
What
just,
about
like,
the sushi here? Like,
sushi here is really good. I would
Yeah.
say it's probably next to like obviously Japan, like the best. Like from where I've traveled to and tried their sushi, I'm just like, wow, Vancouver really knocks it out of the park. I'd say with all of our food here in Vancouver, especially, I don't know about a lot of other parts of Canada, but like our food here is so good because we're so diverse and so many other cultures.
Yeah.
You can go get some amazing Indian food or Thai food or sushi or Chinese food, like westernized comfort food,
yeah.
burgers.
I think it's like when you don't know what to do in Vancouver, it's just like food.
You just eat.
Just eat.
You just eat.
What to do, just eat, because there's not lots of like different activities, right? Which you can do like in the city.
I would say that's the only downside about Vancouver is that because it rains so much, we all kind of like hermit inside with each other. Like, let's go get food together. Let's go to a cafe. Let's go get coffee.
Yeah.
'Cause no one wants to be outside in the rain.
That's
right?
true. Yeah. Okay. We started talking about the food. I'm going to give you a Russian food to try.
Okay.
Here, the first one we have, it's called пельмени. Can you pronounce?
Pelmeni?
Pelmeni. Yes.
Pelmeni?
Yeah, it's like kind of a mid dumplings.
Okay.
You can have a try, have a bite of it.
Do I dip in anything? What's that?
This is the sour cream, so you put it into the sour cream and you try.
I love sour cream. Oh, real good.
Is it good? Do you like it? Like what it reminds you? Does it actually remind you like a dumplings or something?
Almost like a pierogi.
Yeah, yeah. Other stuff we have, this one is, I'm trying my best to pronounce it to get an idea what it is. Пирожок.
Pierogi.
Пирожок.
Pierogi?
Yes, yes. So it has a rice and meat inside.
Okay.
And this one is ватрушка. Ватрушка.
Vatruska.
Ватрушка.
I need to learn Russian.
Ватрушка.
Vatruska.
Ватрушка.
Okay.
Close. So
Okay.
it's more like a sweet one. It has like cottage cheese.
Okay.
Inside. Yeah. Which one? I think from the savory maybe.
All right, I'll take savory.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's fine.
I'm gonna mess.
What it is like?
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. I've never called anyone comparing it with a cheeseburger.
Really?
There's no cheese in it. It's like rice.
Like a hamburger.
Hamburger. Okay, hamburger. Like a burger.
Like a hamburger. Yeah.
Different variation of a burger. Okay.
Bread and meat, right?
Yeah.
It's aggressive.
Yeah.
I like it though. I feel like if I bite it, I'm not gonna get that cottage cheese.
I know.
Like,
You can all. Yeah.
I get it. Rip
Yeah.
a piece off so I can get into it.
That's more like a sweet one. Like for
Like
dessert.
dessert.
For dessert with a tea. What are your thoughts about it?
It's good. But I feel like I'm still with the dumplings.
Dumpling?
I think the dumplings have taken
Winners.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get
And it might have been the sour cream too.
Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for watching. We're gonna wrap it up here. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye. Now we can finish every single.